What's up, fellow gamer friends? This is your host, Robotron. Gonna give out a personal opinion about the new DMC Devil May Cry rebooted game by Ninja Theory. Not the full game, the demo. And just let you know, I'm not gonna give a complete, honest opinion of how the game is gonna be because this is not the full game. This is a demo. It's somewhat kind of like a beta, but it's a demo. To those of you that's been bugging me about how it is compared to other Devil May Cry games, the previous ones that Ninja Theory didn't do. This is the only Devil May Cry game Ninja Theory is working on. Some people know that I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. I have all the games, the books, the anime, even the replica sword and everything. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion about it so far on the demo. Little heads up, the game's going to be, this reboot is going to be 30 frames per second. Most of y'all are going to be like, well, that's going to be crap and everything. I know I don't like it either, but for 30 frames per second, it's not going to bother me too much. I'll get used to it. Yeah. I'm going to test this out on the PS3. I'm going to have my own opinions and what I think is going to be good or bad. This is just me. You can leave a comment on my page to let your thoughts know how you think. I'm not going to argue with you or anything. That's your opinion. This is my opinion. Just letting out some intel. This might not be the finalization of the actual game once it comes out. I mean, who knows? This demo might help us tell Ninja Theory, hey, this is what you need to do, which I have about 2 or 3 things that I really, really hope Ninja Theory will do. So let's start this off. Again, I'm playing the demo on the PS3 version. So here we go. Alright. So far, I'm digging the stylization. I like it. I'm not gonna be one of those big Devil May Cry fans where you're like, oh, I'd rather have the old Dante and such. I don't mind as much. Don't really care. Yes, I know it's a reboot, so it's gonna have to be different. As for the character design, meh. I mean, the whole punk emo type, well, I don't know if it's punk emo, but this certain type of stylization, it could be doable. Just to people that's new to the Devil May Cry game, they probably won't care that much. To Devil May Cry fanatic fans, I'm not as much a fanatic fan as such other people out in the world. I'm semi-fan. I'm not gonna go all game rage or anything on it, but I'll try to get used to it. Of course, in the demo, it starts you off in limbo. It's kind of alive. There'll be certain places where you move around, walls are trying to close in on you, trying to lead you to certain situations. There'll be some linear paths, there'll be some where you will get to go move around, do whatever you want, trying to find secret places and such. There are secret challenges like the previous Devil May Cry games where, do a challenge, you unlock an item to gain more health on your health bar, or gain more devil meter powers, which it has the devil trigger here in this one. Which I'll try to show you that later on, the devil trigger. I've been playing the demo a couple of times so far, just to try to get the feel of it. So here we go. And like again, see, you're in limbo. It's alive. It's gonna constantly move around. I'm gonna go through how I feel about the combat system. Some people claim that it's the same thing like the last one. To me personally, it's a whole new setup. You're gonna have to relearn the battle system of this. It's got the, a lot of combos, double jump and all that kind of stuff, but it's not going to be exact. The combat system's not going to be exactly the same like all the old Devil May Cry games. I'm going to show you why.
The camera spotted you. They must have been looking out for you. You'll have to take it out.
I know.
And you gotta get used to 30 frames per second.
I'm not
It's
safe here.
your eyes will get used to it, and once you do, it won't matter anymore. So far, you can move your camera around with the analog. You can do that. That's a kudos plus right there. Though there will be certain times where later in the game, the camera will automatically change your perspective view just to get around certain places. The music, I actually dig the music. It has Combi Christ, and it also has Noisia. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. I've listened to a couple of Noisia songs before, and I've listened to a couple of Combi Christ in the past before. I'm not a big fan of Combi Christ, but I'm digging the soundtrack. I wouldn't be surprised if they release a soundtrack for the game once the actual game comes out. I'll definitely buy the soundtrack. So on with the combat system. It has the shooting, Ebony Ivory. Has the evade, and if you like try to evade mid jump, he does like a little flip. The only thing I'm not sure if that has something to do with just the demo or actual gameplay or not once it comes out. The buttons are not, to me personally, I don't think it's 100% button sync. It's just, especially on the evade when you're in the middle of a combo or against a boss and you know that person is going to attack and you're like, okay, I gotta go ahead and evade. Sometimes the evade just doesn't 100% sync up just right. So, you got your Rebellion, you got the sight, which is pretty. And again, I knew that person was going to attack, and I hit evade, and it didn't do it. There also has the demon, the angels. You have angel and demon side weapon. Angel side is the scythe. Demon side is the X. Which is cool. You have your double jump. You have your little dash like on the previous ones, but you can only do it with the angel side weapon. And it's weird because you have your left side as the angel, and you have your right, your left or your right. You gotta know your left and right on this controller. One side is angel, one side of the trigger is demon. There isn't a dash with the demon side. You have to do your air dash with the angel weapon. See, I'm doing the air dash. So let's get to it. Angel weapon, you can go to your enemies with the leash. If you want to bring your enemies to it, you have to use your demon side control to bring the enemies to you. Which is, I kind of like that. You can have your choice of bring your enemy or you go to your enemy depending on what your combo is doing. So far, it runs smooth on the combos. Not too smooth. There is a slight slowness on the buttons on precise combos. See, I hit evade and it just didn't evade. It's hard to cancel your combos. I can't combo cancel most of the time. It's weird. I'm just not feeling it. Get over here. So yeah, I'm hitting evade and it doesn't do it. For some reason, I can't combo stop. I don't know if it's just on my game it won't let me combo cancel or evade in the middle of a combo. I really do not like it. I hope maybe they'll calibrate it on the final product for you to cancel your combo and mid evade so you can get away from the enemies, or at least more precisely on the buttons. See, it's just not doing it. It's like a little 1 or 2 second lag away on your button when you get that evade. I just don't like it. Now this is the thing. I'm gonna wait till this stops for a moment. Okay. Is that all the enemies? Okay. If you're a hardcore Devil May Cry combo person, somewhat like me, I'm not saying I'm the top combo player or anything, but I used to be on one of the ranks around the world back then, not anymore. Whenever you do switch styles, such as like a trickster or such, they don't have that. Again, this is a different battle system. They have everything all in one, which you would think, oh, that's kind of cool. Some people might not like that. For instance, if I want to switch weapon, you can't just hit a button and it'll automatically stay on that weapon you pick, like on the other previous ones. You actually have to hold the button. And while you're holding it, you have to, you know, hit your basic attacks and such to do your combos with that weapon. You know, same goes for the demon weapon. I have to hold on that. And if you let go, it'll automatically go back to Rebellion. Some people, they might think that, that's okay, you know. Some people might not like it because most of us are used to the old combat system to where you just hit a button, go to your trickster style, and just do your combos and do whatever. On this one, you're going to have to relearn your battle system. This is a whole new battle system that you're going to have to know. So it's kind of hard for me to not try to think of the old system. To new people that have never played the old ones and this is your first time playing it, it'll be simple for you. To people that are used to the old Devil May Cry previous games and such, you're going to have to try to will your head to not just tap it or anything. It'll automatically go to Rebellion and it's going to screw up your combos. So you're going to have to try to remember to hold that button on, you know, to pick certain weapons. You're going to have to hold it, and while you're holding it, do your combos, which I'm having trouble. I'm going to keep playing this demo over and over. If you're going to get into the new Devil May Cry game, you're going to have to really get used to it.
I'm gonna get up there and rip you apart.
And they had this thing where these little rings on these side maps, as you see right there. Red ring is for demon side to bring it out. Then it's gonna change to blue. That's the angel side weapon. Again, you're gonna have to hold it and do that. Has the double jump. Demon side, angel side, double jump. It has, you know, it has the double jump basic capabilities. So it's gonna take a little time to get used to it. Alright. And it has this thing in this game where Limbo is alive and it's gonna alter your course of the area, which I think is pretty cool. Sometimes there'll be certain situations where it's gonna try to close you in and you gotta hurry up and get out of there quickly as possible, which is a new challenge. I like new challenges.
Follow me.
You still collect your orbs and stuff. There is an upgrade place where you can upgrade combos, unlock combos, upgrade your weapons. It still has that in there. And when I mean Limbo, when I stated earlier that Limbo is alive and is trying to direct you to certain situations, I'll give you an example. You're walking this way. Wrong way. I haven't figured out why that's glowing. I probably can't do anything about it in the demo. But that's one of the examples of leading you to certain ways around Limbo. You still got your ebony ivory, and you can also do your charge shot, which I kind of like that. I still like the charge shots. I still have that. That's good. Yeah. Alright. Gotta use your angel glide. You have to hold that button to do it. I'm trying. You gotta will yourself to hold the buttons in order to switch. It's just getting used to it. And it'll give you many varieties for you to try to think of, which I like. You just gotta get used to holding that button to change instead of just tapping. Oh, you're automatically different weapon. You gotta try not to think of that. Do not think of that. I'm not doing very well on combos right now because one, I'm new to the system still, and it's kind of hard to concentrate on doing this while talking to you viewers on it. I'm the quiet zone type to do whatever, so bear with me here. So I know y'all probably gonna say, oh, he's not doing good on combos. Well, I'm trying to talk to y'all and explain the situation. What else do I need to know? I could try to show y'all.
There you
I'll
are.
show you the devil trigger next.
This isn't good.
And again,
It's
30
the
frames per
walls.
second.
Get out of here.
See, they're trying to close me up, limbo. So there'll be certain challenges where you need to get the hell out of here quickly as possible before you get smashed or lead you to a pitfall. So it tries to keep you up on attention. Now I'll show you the double trigger. Double trigger, he'll turn to the red coat and white hair that people love so much. And it's okay, it's very quick. And the main challenge of whenever you're in trigger mode, you have to stay in air and just keep trying to get those combos going. The more you do it, the more music it'll... The music will try to change on you. That, and you'll get more attacks that way. And there's another thing that's really nitpicky for me. There is no lock enemy button. I tried every button on the controller, and you can't like lock a certain enemy like the previous Devil May Cry games does. It's annoying because you might want to try to do a certain combo to a certain enemy and do your combos. This one, it only locks on to wherever the closest person you are. It screws me up so much. Ow. Like, I cannot lock any enemy I want to. You have to be next to the closest person. I don't like it. Nope. Nope. And again, see, I'm trying to will myself not to just tap the switch weapon. I have to hold it. It's bothering me a little bit. And necessarily, it doesn't have to be a good thing or a bad thing. It's just something to get used to it. And, I mean, I'm not hating it. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm going to get the game once it comes out. And just, if you want to be that typical person where you want to learn a new battle system on a Devil May Cry game, go for it. Yes, I know. Okay. It's just, you gotta try not to think about just tap the switch buttons. You have to hold that button to switch weapons. It might get annoying at times, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I haven't yet. I'm going to keep playing the demo over and over until I try to get used to it, because I am going to get the actual game once it comes out.
One more.
Just really wish they would put a locking system in this. I really hope they calibrate the buttons to any of the controllers. It's just not 100% synced. It's gonna throw me off a little bit. I'm hoping maybe it's just because it's a demo. It's just, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait it out. See, I'm holding. It's not switching weapons like precisely when I wanted to. Like, I was just trying to uppercut him with the axe and he still had the rebellion on, and I was holding the weapon at that time and it's just not doing it. See, I was holding the button and it didn't switch. He stayed as the rebellion. It's just, it's not syncing up. And I kind of noticed I had to hold two buttons on in order to do the gun spiral. I noticed he didn't keep going when I let go of it. It's just, this game wants you to just hold buttons while doing stuff. I can't get used to it. I'm used to doing, just doing executive, button taps and such to do certain combos. Where to this one, you had to hold, and while you're holding the button, you have to do the executive combos while holding that button. It kind of drives me nuts a little bit, but I'm not gonna hate on it. It's just all about getting used to the system. Just gotta get used to it. It may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing to some people. To me, it doesn't bother me at all. It's just something new that I just gotta get used to it. And I know your lefts and rights on the game. And there'll be certain places where you have to use certain weapons to get through secret areas. So they still have that in there. There'll be a doors, which I already done. It won't let me go. I'm pretty sure I can go back in it, but I already done the challenge, and I don't want to waste a lot of time. Let me get through this. And I like the stylization. I really like it. I like the environments. And they'll have it to where if you pre-order a game from Best Buy, you'll have there's gonna be skin packs apparently. Hold on. This is when Limbo starts to go crazy on me and try to swallow me up. I like this. This is pretty cool. Across. You have to be on your toes. You have to pay attention to everything. It keeps your attention. Tries to direct you. Or, see, it just fools you. I like that. I wasn't expecting that. I played a couple. So far, I think this is like my 5th or 6th time playing it, and I don't even remember seeing that fall doing it. It's just, it surprises you.
Great.
This is a pretty cool scene. Some of y'all already seen it on YouTube, but once you actually play it in your hand, you'd be like, man, this is pretty intense for an environment of Limbo.
Where?
Up there! I marked it!
You gotta use your angel item to glide. Your angel weapon. And see, it's just not syncing with the buttons very well.
I am running.
I don't know if it's just on my game it doesn't do it, or I don't know if anybody else is doing it on the demo. Let me know. Maybe I have to reinstall the game to know, or I don't know. It just does not feel 100% button sync to it whenever I press it. It's not instantly doing it. On the old Devil May Cry games, you can, it's 100% sync to wherever action you do on the game. On the previous Devil May Cry games, this one, it's just not there. I'm gonna skip this. You can see the intro on YouTube. Normally I get AAAs or S on it, but it's hard to play it while talking. But that's the regular match. That's the regular playthrough. On the demo, they also give you the boss battle to play the weird worm-looking monster witch that pukes and everything. That was a pretty cool battle. I'm not gonna go through it on this one because I'm wasting time on the video. But overall, so far, I like it. Again, it's something to get used to it. To people that's a Devil May Cry fan that's used to the whole combo system like the previous ones. Again, this is a new battle system. You're gonna have to relearn on this one, which I'm not saying it's gonna be very hard. It's just once the game come out, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a better tutorial and a slower pace in the beginning for you to get used to holding the triggers in order to switch weapons. Again, you can't just tap, oh, I'm gonna go switch to a different weapon. You don't do that. You have to hold. You have to hold certain buttons, and you have to keep holding it while pressing, your attack buttons in order to keep using that certain weapon. Again, new people that never played it, they're gonna have no problem with it. Maybe, I don't know. Previous Devil May Cry gamers, you're gonna have to get used to that. So, bad thing, there's no enemy lock-on. If anybody found an enemy lock-on on the demo, let me know. It would be very helpful to me. They need to put that in there. It's bothering me because I would accidentally do a combo or grab a leash onto the wrong enemy that I want to pick. I don't like that. It's okay on 30 frames per second. Not gonna bother me. I'll get used to it. Stylization wise, I like it. I like the environments, character designs. It's okay. I'm saying it's okay personally because it's it's not the old Dante, and I'm not gonna get mad about that. I'm not gonna go, oh, I'm not gonna buy this game because it's not like the old Dante. It's a reboot. I know it's a reboot, so I'll let that pass. It made me curious since they have a skin pack for weapons, I wonder if it's gonna have a skin pack for characters. Because if you pre-order the game on Best Buy, you get the gold skin for your weapons. If you pre-order from GameStop, you get a samurai skin, which I pre-ordered from GameStop, so I'm gonna get the samurai skin. And notice that there is a Virgil mission. You get to play as Virgil, which, to me personally, I'm more of a Virgil fan than a Dante fan in the series and such. My thoughts on Virgil. I mean, I have the same feeling with the whole Dante look. I can't completely give a review on that because the actual game hasn't come out, but I just gotta get used to it. I gotta will myself to get by it, so I can't say anything about it until the actual full game comes out. But so far on the demo, I dig it. I like the music. I like the environments, the stylization of the buildings, other characters. I can't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything about how Dante looks or Virgil looks. I'm just gonna zip it shut on that. But I'm intrigued. I give a thumbs up on Ninja Theory so far. Hopefully they just recalibrate the buttons on timing, on syncing on the buttons, because sometimes I'll hit that obey button and he just won't do it. He'll just keep doing the combos. He doesn't do it all the time. Sometimes he'll cancel his combos, sometimes it just won't, and you'll get hit. I don't know, it's weird. So you're just gonna pretty much have to relearn the system, learn the pacing of the game. That's it. That's all I gotta say about it. I'll give it 1 thumbs. Normally I'll give like 2 thumbs up or anything on other games that I review, but this is a thumbs up, just for the demo so far. So that's it. I'm done. Peace. Let me know what you think.